Have you ever worked for a leader who is nice but never actually does anything? You know, it's the toxic team member who stays around, the lazy performer who stays, the bully, they stay around. You know, everyone sees it and the leader just hopes it fixes itself. That's what I call the passive leader. These leaders are not throwing chairs, they're not screaming in meetings, they're not cussing people out. On the surface, they seem easy to work for, but under the surface, their avoidance to issues is slowly poisoning the culture. You see, passive leaders are so allergic to conflict that they confuse silence with kindness. They talk a good game about grace and patience, but in reality, they're postponing the hard decisions that everyone else is already paying for. They hope if they wait long enough, the problem or the issue will just magically change. Meanwhile, the good people on the team are the ones thinking about leaving. But here is the ugly truth. When leaders refuse to confront or deal with issues, they're not neutral. They're actually choosing a side. And most of the time, that choice protects the problem and abandons the people being hurt by that problem. Nothing demotivates a great team faster than watching their leader protect their own comfort instead of protecting the culture. You can give all the vision talks you want, but if your team sees you dodge every hard issue, your words don't carry weight anymore. If you are a passive leader, I want you to hear my heart. I'm not saying you're a bad person. In fact, many passive leaders care deeply about people. But caring about people means you care enough to have the hard conversations you want to avoid. So let me ask you this. Who is the one person or what is the one situation that you know needs to be addressed and you keep telling yourself, oh, I'll deal with it later? Well, what if later is already costing your team their energy, their trust, and their respect for your leadership? Don't wait for a crisis to finally act. Put the hard conversation on your calendar. Prepare for it. Pray for courage. Get outside counsel if you need to, but just lead. That's what you were given the role to do. So listen, if this hit a nerve for you, or you want to go deeper into this or more dysfunctional patterns, grab a copy of my book called The Dysfunctional Leader at my website, which is leadwellsolutions.us. It'll help you see where you're stuck, and it'll also show you how to lead well.